is this the most powerful trend line? Is this the most powerful trend line? I'm on a monthly chart of Visa Incorporation stock. If you use a credit card, debit card, you know what is a Visa. Okay, Visa. All right, it's a company. Okay, the financial market. So you can see that the price. I have a trend line. I'm going to color it into orange. All right, beautiful color. All right, you can see that the price is riding this trend line. The question I ask is this, okay? The most powerful trend line. In my view, it is. Why? Why? I've seen this few times. Some stock are bullish, okay, very, very bullish. This is what I call, okay, dynamic bullish financial instrument. They are riding a trend line. You can see how professionals are trading carefully along this trend line. What? So we can forecast with this information that this stock in normal condition will go up in this line. So this is quite amazing because it's showing now the path that the price will take, almost like a pitchfork tool, but we are just using a trend line. We draw the trend line through the price. You can see I just draw it through the price. I did not select 2 points, I just draw it through the price. And with this information that we have here, that the price is riding this trend line, you can see like a little ant climbing, okay, a wood. All right, here it is. The price is just riding this rising trend line. So how can we trade in this scenario? Okay, I will show you. When you see a financial instrument riding a trend line like this, it means that okay, the trend line is representing the true value of that financial instrument. One thing we can deduct also is that okay, this is a company that is creating value, added value, consistently, which means any deviation, a little bit of deviation from that trend line, the stock becomes overbought and return back to its fair value, which is represented by this trend line. So a little bit of deviation from that line is forcing trader to pull it back to its fair value, which is the trend line, a deviation. So what we can do is to measure the distance, the deviation of the price, how far the price is deviating away from that trend line before pulling back to it. So this is my measuring stick. That's the deviation. That's the size of the deviation. That's the first deviation. That's the size of that deviation. So what we can do here is start going down. I will use that measuring stick and place it here. So once I see it goes down as much as it goes up here before, I will consider that the financial instrument, this financial instrument is oversold at this point in time. So I will draw a line there and I will be looking for an opportunity to buy because the true value is dynamic, is creating value, and the price is riding that trend line. And a bit of deviation, as you can see, that's the size of the deviation, and the same size of deviation. As it goes away from the trend line, it quickly returns back to the trend line. My friend, look carefully. Here we are. Let's place it here. Okay, let me adjust it properly. Okay, no cheating. All right, no cheating. The same measurement. Price moves away from the true value, which is this trend line. We use the deviation because now we know it here. It happened twice. Now we have something we can work with. We place a line there. We will say to ourselves, this stock, because it deviates from its dynamic true value, it has a high chance to return to its true value, which it did exactly. So it went up too far from that fair value, dynamic fair value. Quickly, it returned back to that level. Now look carefully, my friend. It went to the other side, yes or no? So it went to the other side again, deviation from this side. So let's use the measuring stick again. Place it carefully without cheating. we will expect that the stock will bounce up again, which it did in that zone, back to the trend line. Let's continue this demonstration. Here it is again, the same measuring stick, a deviation from that trend line, same measuring stick, we place it there. We'll expect the stock to return back to its dynamic true value, which is, okay, the trend line. All right, my friend, here it is, it went down again here. We'll place a line there, and we will expect it what? To bounce up again to test this powerful trend line. Is this the most powerful trend line? Usually, stock that are dynamic, creating value day in, day out. This is one example. The Visa Incorporation is a dynamic bullish financial instrument that is riding, okay, not a channel, my friend, but a trend line. And a bit of deviation of this size is pushing the price back to its fair value. In this case, it's not a static fair value, but a dynamic fair value, which is the trend line, the bullish trend line that we have here. Now, for your homework, I want you to go now and look for other stocks that are riding a trend line and try to practice until you master this trading method. As always, we are looking for a trading setup first. So a deviation will be a trading setup. Then we will implement a top-down trading method to trade it without assuming anything. If the signal fell, all right, will come out. This trend line is also pointing to us the possible path that this dynamic bullish stock will take, which means it's going to rotate around this trend line. I want to tell you something else before we go. Usually, stock that are quite dynamic like this, riding along a trend line, because they are creating value over time. The investor trusts the management. The investor believe in the company so much. At one point, repeat, at one point, there will be a deviation and the price will go almost vertical. We have seen it 100 times. When a financial instrument is riding a trend line like this for a long time, at one point we will see a deviation that will be bigger than a normal deviation and the price will go almost vertical. If that happens, which means we'll have a normal progression followed by a deviation, you know that a correction is due for that stock. So right now, it's a normal progression along the trend line, but if we see a vertical move, one should not assume that a correction will begin straight away. The price will go up for a long time, but a correction will happen at one point, and we will talk about what? Okay, diagonal move, okay, a vertical move, a return to the opposite diagonal. Alright, so the normal diagonal is this one here. This is my own proprietary trading tool. Go to www.stochastic-MACD.com, www.stochastic-MACD.com, click on proprietary trading tool, proprietary trading, and you will see videos when I'm talking about okay, diagonal move, vertical move. So this is the normal diagonal. The opposite diagonal is directly opposite to the normal diagonal. Alright? Alright? This is the opposite diagonal. You done a bit of math or geometry, my friend? Here it is. So, okay, this is the diagonal for this shape, but the opposite diagonal is this one here. So if the price ride in the trend line like this, at one point, there's a high chance that will go vertical, and then it start coming down. Okay, if you go vertical, don't assume that it's going to come down. You go vertical for days, for months, even for years, and then at one point it start coming down. And if it start coming down, it's trying to retest the opposite diagonal, which is the red line here. Sometimes stock that are very, very bullish will not come near the opposite diagonal, but will stop somewhere else. Another level that we watch is this point here. We draw horizontal line to the intersection between the diagonal move and the vertical move. All right. This is the end of this video. about is this the most powerful trend line. I hope you'll find this video so useful and we put into use, okay, to make excellent day trading, swing trading, and investment decision. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about is this the most powerful trend line. If you have any question, put in the comment section, any suggestion, put in the comment section, and in due course I will record another video to answer your specific question. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you soon.